Pulling a Gino today. Look like got the feet up. I kind of figured it out. I had to move that other pillow so I can get right. Now I got to get my drink.
Can't catch me slipping. I smelled it in the air. I saw the picture.
You ready?
I'm ready to go, bro.
I'm ready.
What they be saying? Grow me.
What up, Gromies?
Ready to go, Negro.
It's your boy Javar, and I'm here
with the W.
It's your boy Javar, and I'm here with
your grandmother Spades partner.
You know what I'm saying? Spades, tonk, poker. It don't matter. Poker. You can get busy with it. I love me some poker. On my Adam 22 shit. Hold on. No, we're not sponsored by Reds.
It just tastes good. I ain't gonna lie. It doesn't taste as spicy as fucking Corona. But I still drink them bitches.
It's Corona time. I like Corona. I ain't
it's
gonna
actually 420.
Oh, it is. Hey, happy 420. Happy holidays. It's one of them.
I don't even know which one to give you right now. I'm gonna let you slide.
Yeah, I just brushed my teeth and it's not hitting right. First and foremost, before we get started, can you please turn down my headphone volume just a tad bit?
Ha!
Yeah, that's perfect. Boy, that thing was ringing in my ears.
I ain't gonna lie, mine kind of loud too, but I had to make sure that this one out did me dirty. I can't believe this.
Anyway, y'all, this is the third episode of Grow With Us, and I keep getting some weird...
Like a little screech?
Yeah. Shop with us.
Welcome back to the Grow With Us podcast.
You know what I'm saying? We started off a little rough. It's 420. We got the... matter of fact, hold on. 420, big day. What'd you do today? It's big shit.
Well,
Hold on.
This news was so big that it made the hat just fall off. He didn't even knock it down. The hat just flew off. On April 20th, 2022, we dropped shopdusa.com. Shopdusa.com is live now. You can get all the merch. We got white tees still. They're just over there. We got hats. You can get the slaps.
You said slap or slap?
This is what I said. They know what I said. Slaps, stickers, whatever. I don't know another word for stickers.
I ain't get the red cup, though. What was the point of...
What you mean? It has a sticker on it.
Oh, I didn't see that because you... he's...
Inconspicuous. But anyway, you can get a beanie and all this. Every drop that we do with merch, which is going to be monthly, is going to be on that site. Just go on the site. I don't have to say too much more.
Stick around, don't dick around. Fuck with me, don't fuck without me. You know what I'm saying? Get the shirts to make a squirt. Get the hats, no cap. Get the beanie for your weenie.
Sheesh.
Yeah. I wish I was
you wasn't playing, man. Hey, okay. Hey. Just don't quit this though. This is what you need to be.
Yeah, man. Things are constantly going up. You see, we finally got the website. We've been talks about it for a while. And then, you know what I'm saying? He finally did it. It was like we plotted out. He told me like weeks ago. We've been talking about it in the past, but like weeks ago, he like confirmed it on 420 is when I'm gonna drop it. And you know he's gonna get his get this stuff going. You already seen what he's doing with the shirts, with the hats, with the all this. You know what I'm saying? My boy be capping.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if you used that right, but
I don't either.
You discredited me. But anyway, yeah. Website's live. Anything that we sell or is going to be for sale is going to be on that site. And shipping, it's next day. Everything goes out the next day. And every day, except Sunday, of course, because the post office is closed on Sunday. But we're going to keep him. Just show us love, man. Go check out the website.
He going to get it cracking.
It's already cracking.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's a good day. Like, it really is a good day. Like a lot happened, you know. I ain't go to work today. That's good.
I did. But, you know, today was a big day Because not only is it 420, but last year on 420, it wasn't really going so well. All right, so let me set the scene. I worked at a Redacted, and I got up every morning around, like, I'm going to say 3:45 in the morning. I think that's exactly what my alarm was. I leave the house around like 4:30 because I worked an hour away from my crib. So, I did this for like, 2-3 days, because I remember I got the job confirmed on 4/13. That's when I started training. Or maybe that was my first day, who knows. And this happened on 4/20, a week later. So I'm driving to work, but I'm not in my car. I'm in my homie car because I was broke and I didn't want to fill up my car at the time, which was a big V8. So they eat gas, you know what I'm saying? So what did I tell you about that shit in my ear? You nasty. But anyway, they eat up gas crazy. So I was using my homie's car, which was a 2000 Mercury Grand Marquis. The luxury fucking Crown Victoria.
He's a drug dealer.
The cop cars. Those also are synonymous with that. But so I'm driving that, but it's a big steel body, heavy car, but it was better on gas, but it wasn't great on gas. So I'm driving that to work, but I put on the cruise control because I'm on the back roads driving for most of this trip anyway. So not to mention, I didn't smoke before this. I smoked before work, you know what I'm saying? But that day I was like, nah, I just got this job. I ain't doing that. I might as well just go ahead, go in there with a straight head and all that. I think this is part of the reason why it happened, for real, for real. If I was high, I would have been, phew. But all right, so I'm driving, but I turn on the cruise control because there's no one on the streets this early, which is kind of also a dumb idea because there's deer and shit running around. So why would I do that? But different strokes for different folks. I'm a little slow. But so when we drive, me, while I'm driving down these back roads, the cruise control, I think I turned it off, but then it turned itself back on. Or did it just stay on? Nah, I turned it off and it turned itself back on. But I'm like, okay, turn it off. Pressing the off button. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Hold on. So I go in the glove box. Cause I remember one time this kind of happened before.
Is that where you keep your blicky?
I guess. No, hell no. Why would I do that?
I don't know. You were in a drug dealer car.
Hey, man.
If I was a cop, that's where I would look.
I don't even think I have.
I'm just kidding. I
don't even think I had my gun on me. No, I did. It probably was in my back. Yeah, it was, actually. It was in the glove box. I swear it was. Because he was like, did you have it in the glove box? I was like, I'll get to it. But, all right, so it turns itself back on, and I'm like, all right, hold the fuck on. But it's not setting a limit for itself. It sets itself at the whole dash, and I think his dash was like 100. So it's trying to go 100. I had my foot on the gas, on the brake, and I'm turning off the fucking the traction control, because at one point in the drive-through or some shit, it started tripping, and then I hit the traction control thing, and it was good. But this time it wouldn't come off. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck? So now I'm speeding down this shit. I'm going in the opposite lane of these back roads to go around any people who was on the road at 4 a.m, which was like 2 people, thankfully. So I'm thinking, all right, I need to stop this car.
Fred Flintstone.
I swear I wish that was the case. So there's a bunch of empty fields, but there's like trees, like kind of gardening. So I'm like, man, if I can make it, I can get in the field and like make it slow down and throw it in park and blow up his transmission. Right? Something. Nope. Didn't do that. Because every time I looked over, I see a tree. And I'm like, just my luck, I'm going to hit a tree. And cut survivability chances in like fucking by astronomical percentages. So I'm still driving, but I'm getting close to the town where I work in. I'm like, fuck, man, how am I going to stop this? But I'm like, bro, there's a food line right there. I can go in that parking lot, spin the car up, throw it in park. As I pull up to the fucking food line, just like the trees, I swear it was the same way with the fucking light poles. And I'm like, I'm not trying to hit a light pole. I don't even want to make that type of scene. I hit the left to go to work, but I hit it. I'm holding both feet on the brake, and I probably hit this shit going like, I want to say 60, close to 60. And I think there was like 2 cars in front of me, but just thankfully they were some speed demons because they was gone too. So I'm pulling up to where I work. I'm like, I gotta make this left. I hit the left real as hard as I could. There was a woman running, but she wasn't. Man, I ain't gonna lie. She was nowhere near near the car. But of course, she had to stunt like she was in grave danger. She jumped up, like, man, what the fuck? First of all, what you doing running up so early anyway? But neither here nor there. She jumps out the way, and I hit the next left. So I'm like, all right, I'm at my work parking lot. I'm guessing I'm just gonna have to do the spinning out right here and throw it in park and blow up this transmission. As I was turning the car, since it was going so fast, I think it was going like 50 when it hit the turn. The car, instead of sliding this way, it went straight into his fucking dry cleaners right next to my job that I had for 7 days. I'm in the middle of these dry cleaners now. The fucking support beam, this is a support beam, which I didn't know what it was at the time. I thought it was like a fucking, I don't even know, some dry cleaner shit probably. I go to slap it out of my face. Pause. The shit didn't move, so I'm like, damn, okay then. So I slide out of there. I'm like, oh shit, hold on. I go to hit the door. The door wouldn't open. So I'm like, oh shit, bro, I got to get out of here. Because the last thing I want. Oh, and first, before I say that, I don't know if you ever been in a car accident, but you know how the car just starts smoking, regardless. So you see the smoke. I'm like, look, I'm not. If this bitch burned down, I ain't trying to be in there. But I'm like, I also don't want to have to get rescued by the jaws of fucking life because that shit just seemed embarrassing. So I'm like, all right, hold on, I got to get out of here. So I go out the back fucking window. The people pull up. There was somebody I work with. She walked. I'm like, what's going on? I said, damn, the cruise control stuck home. But as I'm saying this, I'm like, this sounds like such a crazy ass excuse. Nobody probably believe me anyway. But I'm just saying it because I'm like, it is what it is. I can't even lie about it.
My nigga beat the case, man.
That too, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that part.
OJ. But I wasn't drunk. I wasn't high, no nothing. But they didn't ask me none of that shit. They just asked me shit like, who's the president, where you live at, and all that shit. And I got them all right. So they was like, you straight? You want to go? You want to take a ride to the hospital? And I said, hell no. I just seen like a meme of that shit being 8 bands on your head. Even though I got free healthcare. But I was like, still, that shit dead. I'm not doing that. So last year on this day wasn't going so well. But today I had to use a friend's car to drive somewhere or drive to work while my car got fixed. We made it back one piece, no dents, no nothing, no crease. And you know what I'm saying? And you see, I don't know if you can tell, but we're smoking very great today. Enjoying our 420 the right way. Drink to that one. Yes, sir. We beat the case and we survived. They can't kill us, man. We bulletproof. FBI, open up! Yeah, we ain't open up.
Yo, man, that's fucking crazy. I didn't even know about. I mean, of course, I knew about the part. I'll tell my version of the story. That all happens. He tells me about it after the fact. I know what y'all know. Well, I knew before y'all know. So, fuck y'all. I'm just kidding. I fuck with y'all. But he calls me. He tells me, and I'm just like, I'm headed to work, and I'm just like, I was like, oh shit. And this is at a time before, you know what I'm saying, where I was really running stuff at work, but at the same time, like, I'm him, you know what I'm saying? I run shit regardless. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. Fuck work. I had to go get him. He sends me his address. It's like 40 minutes, 45 minutes away, hour away. I don't remember how much it was, but you know what I'm saying? I'm in the Tonka toy, you know what I'm saying? I just had an Orlando Brown moment.
That shit was Men in Black as hell.
But the roaches.
Man, get to the fucking point before you forget again.
All right. Oh, anyway, we're just never mind. I'll talk about it later. But yeah, so he calls me. I'm headed there. On my way there, I see another Grand Marquis, same color. It's like that tan brownish color, right? Like a silverish tan brown,
greenish shit.
Yeah, it's like that color. And I see this motherfucker on the side of the road. On my GPS, it says he's like, almost an hour away. But this one only like 20 minutes away. I'm like, oh, maybe, you know how Apple be messing up. The maps do be tripping. So I'm like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? What's the coincidence? It's broken down right here. I'm like, damn. I said, oh, it don't look that bad. You know what I'm saying? I was like, he's straight. You know what I'm saying? I pull up. So I'm driving. I'm like, I pull up. It's just an abandoned car. I'm like, oh, shit. I think I told you. I was like, yeah, I just saw the car, but I thought that was you, but it ain't it. So then I get there, you know, cops there, you know what I'm saying? They got the guns out. My man on the ground, you know what I'm saying? I jump on the back of the cop, you know, I bite his neck, you know what I'm saying? He turned around, he give me a kiss. And I'm like, whoa, bro, you gay. True or no?
That was the most hypothetically homosexual story I ever heard.
But anyway,
Come on, dog.
So I get there. He don't kiss me, but I do put him in a choke. Now I'm just playing. So I get there, I see the cops and all that stuff going. And I see him. And, man, when I tell you, I literally saw, like, I ain't never seen nobody break into a building. Like, I seen, like, you know, pictures and stuff like that. But in person, I see the whole front of the car gone. That shit is inside the building. Like, I see the whole building. I'm like, damn, like, it's some business, too. It's not like it's just an abandoned building. So, like, in my head, it's funny. But, you know what I'm saying? Got to assess the room first. Got to make sure my boy okay before I start laughing at him. Because that shit, I was dying. I was like, this nigga hit a building. Like, this shit funny as fuck. And it's, like, not one of them things you could just, like, when he said he hit the building, I didn't think he went through it. I'm thinking, like, you know what I'm saying? The building just, like, get up off me. And then, but nah, that motherfucker was in the bitch. That bitch could have went shopping, boy.
I was seeing people laundry and all type of shit. I was like, I'm really in this bitch.
Yeah, I know. As soon as
Not to mention, we shared a parking lot. That's how close we were to this fucking cleaner. So I'm like, damn, I can see my job from here, but I see a lot of fucking dresses. Damn, it was a bad day.
Yeah, somebody could have did the dash because I know the cops didn't give a fuck. They probably dipped out, and whoever was there, a homeless man could have been walking. You know what I'm saying? Could have been like, "Oh, come up, need a prom dress, go sell that real quick." Yeah, that shit crazy, man. That shit a whole year ago, and that shit felt like it was like, you know, a few months ago. You know, not few, but maybe like 6-7 months max. He told me it's like on this day. I said, "Damn, on the 420." I said, "That shit crazy."
Hey,
trials and tribulations.
We out here. Come on now. They can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. I see you got a couple things written out. Oh, before I say that, do we got any sponsors for this one?
Oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to us, shout out to Jabbar, shout out to Gino, you know what I'm saying? They've been holding it down since day motherfucking 1, December 2020, December 23rd, 2020. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing their motherfucking thing, and they still doing their thing. And appreciate all y'all our sponsors. Everybody that watches this video, everybody that likes this video. Y'all sponsoring us. Whether y'all know it or not, it helps out a lot, and I appreciate all that. We ain't no big channel, but at the same time, we at almost 4K on the other channel, so we need that 4K to come to this channel. So, you know what I'm saying? Tell a girl, tell a boy, tell a man, tell a woman, tell everybody, come fuck with us.
And everything in between.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We don't,
I am.
You hear how I talk, you know what I'm saying? I don't discriminate.
So I see you got a couple things on this. Well, if you want your brand to be, you know, you want to sponsor the show, you know, my boy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get real psychological and physical. I'm physical. My bad. It's
420 episode, y'all.
Nah, but yeah, I got some. I'm in the works with something right now. I'll tell you. Ain't no big company or nothing like that, but it's in the works. You know, some little small talk. We gonna leave it at that. I don't want to mention them and give them no credit just yet. Because at the same time, like, yeah, I feel like, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
We're doing well.
I got more followers than on Instagram, so you know what I'm saying. They might got a business, and we do too. We just opened up a shop today, so I'm feeling a little official. You know what I'm saying. So it's like y'all don't have to come with. You know what I'm saying. I look like I got a little bit more to offer than y'all do. So before you get this clout, you know what I'm saying. Let's discuss some stuff. So I ain't gonna get no.
But we understand not everybody is tech savvy and everything on social media, but run great businesses. We would be more than happy to make sure the world, or our following at least, knows how great you are. So go ahead and hit us up in the DM at Deuce Farms.
And go down. And
but can you read this? Can you get to this topic? Because this shit, I'm looking at this and I'm so curious.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So we got some topics, you know what I'm saying? We trying to, you know, we like to keep things a little structured. Not too, we really free flow it all, and we kind of like, he has his things that he thinks of throughout the day. I have my things I think throughout the day. We may forget here and there, but at the end of the day, we come together and just like whatever we thought, boom, out there. But, you know what I'm saying, I jot some things down because my memory, man, I be forgetting stuff. So I wrote some stuff down. It's really just a question I had. I saw it on Instagram today. So it says, if you're ordering a package, you know, a package of, you know what I'm saying, that OG Kush, ooey gooey, sour mauer, the phenomena.
For now.
Shout out to Glacier. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you ordering a pack, you getting a pack through the mail and it gets lost. Whose fault is it? Is it the shipper's fault or is it the client's fault? So is it the consumer? Is it me? If I buy something offline, say I'm buying a pound, right? It don't come through the mail. Is it my fault or is it their fault? You know what I'm saying? Who is to blame for that?
It's really neither's. If we're being honest, it's the shipping. Well, it depends. If your package is intercepted due to you doing some shit like you mispacked it, so you was just boofing up the place, or you fucking you put it in like a bullshit bag that kind of could see through it, or something like that, that's obviously your fault. But these things happen because sometimes, you know, like some places be doing the scanning and stuff like that. I don't know. So they might scan your pack and it wouldn't be no one's fault. But you gotta understand both sides. The client, I just paid you for something and I ain't get it, so I need that back. But then the person is like, man, hey, I need this. Like, I set my stuff out, my merchandise out. That's not my problem. So I don't even. So as far as reimbursement, what would that be? I think that's the real question.
It is, because like it's like you said, neither here nor there. Whose fault it is? Because at the same time, like me, I ain't, unless I know the person, I ain't ordering nothing. Nothing from anyone. Unless
technically, when you both when you do this through the mail or whatever, you're kind of doing an agreement saying you accepting all that come with this. Like, if it gets, whether it actually gets there or it doesn't get there, or you you know what I'm saying, it gets to you, but there's an unmarked car watching to see you pick it up off your doorstep, you kind of already agreed to this is your problem. FBI, open up! You feel me? So you can't even, you got to also think about that. You kind of signed up for this to not go right. And also, you know what I'm saying, you get that tracking number, you watch that tracking. If you see certain things, and that's telling you like, hey, hold on, this ain't it, or it's been at this one place for too long, or why the tracking number different, and all type of stuff like that. Don't accept that package.
Oh yeah, because hit the button again. That's the main thing. Like, some people like, yeah, my pack touched down. I know back in the days, you know what I'm saying, like, that was, I mean, people still do it to this day, you know what I'm saying, people get packs in the mail, but you know, you risk, every time you do it, you risk the chance of somebody finding it, you know what I'm saying, whether a little kid working at, you know what I'm saying, the post office catch a whiff, he's like, fuck it, disregard, you know what I'm saying, no return address, it gets lost, you know what I'm saying, he getting high, he's serving people, or, you know what I'm saying, gets marked, flagged, DA keeps track of that, and they let you accumulate a huge amount so they could drop the big penalty on you, because as we know, it's still not federally legal, and, you know what I'm saying, they just gonna pile them federal charges up, and you gonna be in that thing with the booty bandit, man. I like you and I want you.
You don't want that.
And we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way.
We don't want no parts of that.
The choice is yours. But yeah, that. I mean, I thought about it. I was like, yeah,
just be safe, y'all.
Yeah, I feel like as long as like the person that ships it, they actually ship it, because I know there's a lot of scammers out there. People just like, man, give me the 15, 2,000, whatever it is. Give me the bread. And it's like, oh, nah, yeah, it just got lost, blah, blah, blah. And they just finesse you. But if both parties doing the correct thing and it just don't make it through, it's kind of like one of them things, like you said, it's pretty much that unspoken NDA. You already know what come with the cost. So something else. So we got, edibles. Mm-hmm. Edibles, they fuck me up. But they come in, those packaging, the Fruity Pebbles, the Gushers. They come in all these cool packaging where it's like, for one, I get it, it's catchy and all that stuff, and it's like, oh, my favorite childhood snack. And I haven't seen a Scooby-Doo snack one yet, so that'd actually be pretty cool. But
Scooby snack. Ooh. That's something right there.
Scooby Smacks. Oh, my gosh.
You can have that.
Yeah, free game. I catch y'all running away.
Hey, if you actually do it though, if you come out with some edible Scooby snacks, you gotta send us some.
For sure.
We'll eat it on the show and everything.
Oh, any of that. If y'all got anything y'all want to get reviewed, anybody, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's redacted, it don't matter. We reviewing it, but only certain redacted. Don't send no recracked it.
We have a retired police dog, so he's gonna sniff the each one beforehand before you eat it, see if there's anything poisonous in there. So don't even try it.
He's shitting on it if you find the wrong thing.
Just leave a hateful comment. Just keep things fair and square.
You know what I'm saying? The keyboard is a killer.
Hold on. Fuck you. We ain't even gonna give you no more time.
Yeah, fuck it. But back into the children. Back into the children, man. Free the kids. Fuck them kids.
Both of them.
Damn, I just realized that FTK can mean two things. So children at risk of the marijuana edibles, you know.
I just saw a video.
They not fucking selling, you know what I'm saying? They're not selling these fake Fruity Pebble edibles in fucking Walmart. So how's a kid, I get how a kid can be at risk of those things because like their parent leaves it off to the side, which if you know you got some THC, I'm not just going to leave it there. Yeah. I'm not leaving stuff around my dog because I know how my dog is. So it's like, why leave the stuff around your kids? So it's like, how are children at risk of this thing?
Well, the children itself, like, all right, so if you see a little cereal bar that says Fruity Pebbles, because Fruity Pebbles actually make cereal bars too. So they saw that, they probably thought it was, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then they take it, and then they, you know, they get up there. But that would just be completely on the parent, and of course the kid, but, you know, they don't know no better and stuff like that. Yeah. So it really wouldn't even, but that's what I guess people are referring to. Because I just saw a video of these two kids that, well, I think one of the kids actually knew what it was, but it was like a little girl too. They were brother and sister, but she definitely knew what it was too. She just got caught. It was super high. And they were saying like he told me to eat peace and that he be smoking with his friends all the time. I'm like, damn, she's just ratting on him. That's crazy. And then she ended up throwing up and shit. It was the kids that got into their mama edibles or their her weed. I don't think it was weed. I think it was edibles. But they got into her edible. But I think he knew what it was. So I guess that might be a little different.
Yeah, I remember Dope as Joe. He posted. I think he did like some little giveaway. Not a giveaway. It was just like more like a what is it called when they just leave something somewhere like a stash? They just
stash and grab or some shit.
Yeah, something like that. So he left something, a weed product or some shit like that, right? Edibles or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? That shit cool as hell. That's like giving back to the community. You know, that's cool as hell that you're doing something like that. You know, first person there gets it. That's cool as hell. And then somebody got to, you know, you got to think about the negative stuff. You know, everybody always got to bring the negative up. It always got to just shit on the positive. But I remember seeing in the comments, somebody goes, they comment on Dope Visual comment. They were like, oh, why not just actually give it to somebody rather than have it? Or what if a kid comes and grabs it, blah, blah, blah. For one, you know what I'm saying? He's stashing it, so he's making sure that, you know what I'm saying, obviously if you're stashing it, you don't want the nearest person to you to see it. It's mainly for your followers to, like, see, like, hey, on so-and-so boulevard, this is where I placed it behind this tree. And if there's people around, you're like waiting until they leave so you could drop it down. So there shouldn't be any kids around you to see you place it there, for one. So, you know what I'm saying, there's that risk of a kid happening to see him do it. So a kid shouldn't see him do it because nobody should see him do it. He should just, you know, stash it secretly. Which I'm assuming that's a smart thing to do. It gives everybody a fair chance rather than having people pull up and then missing out on an opportunity. And then, shit, there it go, man. The memory.
I would love to do something like that, like a stash and dash, stash and grab, whatever it's called.
Slash and dash, throw a hole in your ass.
But nah, that's a callback from last episode. I'm pretty sure.
I was thinking the same thing.
But I would do that because like you leave.
Oh, I got
whether it's actually like, you know what I'm saying, the peppers, or I would leave. You can't really leave merch around, but it would be something. I don't know. I would definitely do that though. I look forward to doing that one of these days. Maybe the next time we go back to VA.
Ooh, yeah. We'll get into VA trip in a second, but I'll finish what I was saying. It came back to me. It came back to me, you know, brain blast. But yeah, so and then also like, you know, kids. For one, they shouldn't see it because nobody should see it. And then two, you know, I'm assuming, you know, if somebody is following his account, no kid watching Coco Melon just happened to follow his account on accident unless they fucking know whether they're under 18 or not. You know what I'm saying? When I was under 18, I knew what the fuck weed was. But I'm not most children, you know what I'm saying? I knew what drugs were at a, you know what I'm saying, a young age, you know, elementary school, you know, it was pretty accustomed that I knew they were bad. I knew not to do them. I'm pretty sure they teach that shit in elementary school, not to do drugs and blah, blah, blah. So I'm assuming everybody knew what they are. But at the same time, like, why would kids be, kids shouldn't have been following him to go do the stash and dash. And it's like, how the hell the kids getting there from the get-go? Like, You know what I'm saying? They scooting. The parents, hey, mom, can you drop me off at this dash and dash? But yeah, it's just like, it's goofy, you know what I'm saying? So kids shouldn't be at risk and stuff like that as far as like the stash and dashes. But at the same time, I can see, you know, about a kid, I may be like a 16-year-old, 14-year-old sees it, hey, bro, let's ride our skateboards over there. And he just dropped some weed, blah, blah, blah. Speaking of weed.
I would do that.
I got a funny fucking thing about. So I seen a thing. I've been seeing a lot of stuff. Instagram is crazy. So, you know, you got prenups, you know what I'm saying? When you got assets and stuff like that, you don't want your fucking, you know, your spouse, significant other, like, y'all divorced to take all your shit. Well, they have weed prenups.
Like, I brought a 3.5. You brought you brought 2 G's with you. I know after a certain amount of blunts, you better not hit no more blunts. That type of stuff.
So what I got, because that's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe it's like a limit as far as like, I agreed to you smoking 1 blunt a day, and you've been smoking 2 for the past week.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, but I don't know what you get from that. It's just like, I think it's just like precautions. It's like sign paper, like, hey, you can only smoke this. You agreed to smoke only this amount. That's just weird. It's like,
get the fuck out of here. Hey, man, even fucking them pill bottles say take. Sometimes they say take as needed. What if he woke up having like, man, I woke up bad. I want to go ahead.
I need a perk 30.
I'm gonna go ahead and cash out on my joint for the day. And he gets back home getting fired.
So
he gonna start drinking.
Sleep.
Man, I guess, man, if that's what they own, I thought it was more so, you know, the first, what I said. That's also a thing, though, depending on your friends. If you have lower amount than me, then I'm just gonna, we good. We just gonna smoke the same amount. Cause I understand I smoke more than the average person, but you might have to do that to certain people. Like that one person.
Don't bring an eighth to a pound fight.
Hey, if you, at this grown age, you know you're going to a session. I know you don't smoke, but what would you think would be an acceptable amount to bring with you?
I mean, it depends on who, I guess. Like, you know what I'm saying? Depending on who I'm going. Like me, I know my, you know, I know my limit. I know at the point where I'm high, I'm not just trying to keep smoking. But you know what I'm saying? It honestly depends on your situation. You know, some people may pull it up with a quarter. It's fine to them because they could just, you know, whether they grow it or whether they buy it, they cool with just, you know, blowing through a quarter in one session. Some people may just lightweight, or they don't really care to smoke. Once they high, they good. But at least, like, I would think around like an eighth is like substantial. But it depends. If you know the person, you may just pull up with a gram or something like that. Or, you know what I'm saying, depending on the youngest out there, y'all may, you know what I'm saying, I remember them days, you know what I'm saying?
Them days different.
Y'all if might, younger, you might put in a 0.2, he might put in a 0.3, we might get a 0.7 over there. We might work some things out, get a little extendo
But
going.
if you're younger, don't do drugs. But,
yeah, man,
you know what I'm saying? If you are,
let the drugs do you.
Let's just say you're a broke college student. You're a broke college freshman. And, you know, even though you're not supposed to be, you know, let's just be honest here. So let's just say you got $3, your person, and let's also assume that you can still get weed from $10 a G, wherever you're at. Somebody puts in $3, you put in $5, the other person puts in $2. Are you going to act? Are you acting different to the person who put in $2?
In that situation, I'm gonna be honest. Everybody just kind of gotta like get in how they fit in, because at that point, that's like some young shit. That's like some like we really don't need to be putting this money together to be smoking, like. Unless like spare the moment, and that's we just trying to get a gram real quick, and like I'm like that's the person only accept cash, and it's like, oh shit, well shit, I got $2, I got $5, oh shit, I got $3. It's like, oh shit, you know what? Yeah, we just get a gram real quick. If you can't use a card now, but if that's what you scraping by to get, that's some young shit. That's when you ain't got responsibilities. But if you scraping to get $10 to get a gram, hey, but I hope you going to flip that thing to make a $12.
And you got a green, you know, somebody super green and be like, yeah, I got this exotic for $20. That's a thing. I know it might sound bad, but a lot of y'all just found out that weed is not $20 a G. So
imagine that.
Don't get mad at me. Talk to your peoples.
Man, speaking of that, hey, that should not, to me, in my personal opinion, how I feel about prices and stuff like that. I feel like I'm a firm believer in you get what you pay for type shit. And cutting deals is always cool. But to me, when I first started doing my thing, stuff like that, a lot of people's doing 15. I thought 10. 10 is like a good number. From there, it's 10 all the way fucking up. You know what I'm saying? You're not finna go to Walmart and buy $10 of the same item and expect some damn coupon discount. Nah. You finna, if that shit costs $2.98 and you buy 10 of them, well, you paying $29.98 motherfucking cents. So it's like, it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you just on some grown shit way too young, y'all.
Yeah, but now it's just like, I mean, of course, cutting deals is cooler now. You know what I'm saying? You get like a quarter, maybe like a 50 or some shit, like 50, 60, whatever, depending on who, maybe a 40 or, whatever the case may be. But I just feel like when it becomes like, it's this and that, so there's a name on it, which I get it. The name is built up. So yeah, charging more, but I don't agree with it, man. I don't think Runtz is worth, I don't think it's worth more than 10 a G. I don't think any strain is worth more than 10 a G. That's what's drilled in my head. I mean, Young LB, all y'all can say how y'all feel, but that's how I feel. Well, I get it. I respect what y'all do. I do respect what y'all do, and I get the meaning behind it, but my opinion on it is that I just don't see, I know what it costs to grow the stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You can get away with cheaper than 10. I got you with the counter
argument. All right, so you got to think about cost, all right? So don't get me wrong, it's a plant and technically it's supposed to be just free renewable resource and everything, but it's not the case. Especially the good high quality stuff. And these high quality things are grown at different financial institutions. I mean, I said financial, different growing institutions that have been doing this for years that need to get paid too. So, with that being said, not all weed is created the same. So some are top better than others.
Which I get that. I do get that aspect of it too. But they should get rid of the garbage. We understand. But then I guess, eventually Runtz is going to seem garbage, you know what I'm saying, as we progress, you know what I'm saying? Eventually Runtz is going to be on years. And I'm not saying like in 5 years, maybe like 20 years from now, we're going to look at Runtz and be like, damn, like we smoking OG Kushi Buki Dookie.
I don't
like
know.
Some crazy shit.
We might not.
Tolerances are going up, so people are gonna
definitely. I definitely agree with you there, but
I see what you're saying as far as like not all shit is the same. But I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like if that shit is garbage, it should be 5. You know what I'm saying?
Like how you said that like Runtz is gonna be garbage. Technically, people still smoke sour diesel, and that was hot in like '90s and shit. But if it's a classic, it's a classic. I think Runtz should be a classic for sure.
Yeah, no, it definitely it's a staple. Like that shit is a staple. Like Runtz, like. Fucking Runtz, I just remember hearing Runtz out of fucking nowhere. Like that shit like blew up, and Young LB and that whole Jokes Up group, they did their thing with, you know what I'm saying?
The marketing,
they went crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying like
I think I get you.
But eventually there might be something, it might like continue to go up, and it might because something might be, but I got something great to say about this afterwards.
They got to show the difference between the regular weed and that.
A G could end up being like $30. Imagine that. A G was $30. In like 20 years, a G is $30. Imagine that shit off inflation.
I'm glad I'm in this business because I don't know about that one, buddy.
That's what I'm saying.
A $90. What? And
technically, Runtz would be like the 10 or 15.
There are $100 eighths and shit. Like you go to a dispensary, there's always that top tier $100 shit. There's a $100 eighth out there for sure. Or maybe it's a 7 at that price, but I think there's a $100 eighth.
That's fucking wild, bro. I can see the 7 for sure, but I can see the 8th being 100, and I get it. Y'all built your name up. You know what I'm saying? It's all about supply and demand. I understand that. I'm just saying, from my mind, what I think. You know, I'm a fair person. I feel like, but it is what it is. Get your money how you get it. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about that is, fucking what's his name? Belushi.
John Belushi.
John Belushi. You know he into cannabis, right?
No, but I know he in movies.
Yeah, for sure. He had the show. TV show for like 8 seasons. He into cannabis. He been into it since 2016. He started 2016. He got 4 different farms with over 200 plants per greenhouse. He do like the light deprivation, all that stuff. I think
he grow dips.
He may. No, he do. He has a show about it. He has a TV show about it. Okay. He in 2016. So in 2015, John Belushi. I'm making sure I say his name right.
It's Belushi.
Yeah, he has some land or whatever. You know, he's really done acting or whatever. Maybe here and there he may do something because he's an actor still. But he has land. The person next to him dies or passes or something like that, and he buys their land. So now he has acres and acres, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he bought that land. They passed away. He bought the land. He expanded his thing. He started in 2016. He started farming and getting into cannabis, stuff like that. He has like 12 to 15 employees depending on the season, and they're growing. Guess what his thing is? This is what I like people like this in the mindset. Maybe way too drastic. What I'm about to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit the button in a second. It's that second, the bottom left. But wait till I see it. So this man is trying to he's really into this stuff. He don't care about making profit, right? He got 12 to 15 employees. It cost him $350,000 his first year, last year, something like that. He made over $1 million, right? He made like 1 point something million. He don't have that many plants, not like these huge farms. Like I said, he has he has under 1,000 plants. It looks like 200 plants for times 4 greenhouses. My bad. But he made it like 1.4 million, right? It cost him like $350,000 for like equipment, soil, whatever he uses. Plus other bills, stuff like that. Plus paying employees like another $500. And guess what he does with all the extra money?
What?
Bonuses for the employees.
He definitely deserved that.
No. That's not even the best part, right?
Uh-huh.
Hold on. He pays the employees. Like he just cares about. He just want to break even. You know what I'm saying? He just really likes it. He's into it, and he just wants to break even. So all the extra money. They already got their salary. They already get their set rate, whatever it is, whether it's salary, hourly. But he gives them that whatever money he makes extra thing he gives. But guess what he's trying to do?
What?
Bro, this man said he's trying to open a shop, like his own dispensary. Guess how much a gram?
$1.
Less.
50 cents?
I think it was like 38. Whatever the person got, actually, that's what it was. Whether they're homeless, whoever it is, a kid, or I don't think a kid, but he said a homeless person, they walk in, say they got 25 cents to their name. Well, they can get a gram for 25 cents.
And you know what's going to happen? The people are going to make a meme out of him, and they're going to be like, man, that nigga smoking Belushi pack. That free shit. He got that Section 8 weed.
But he could be growing some crazy stuff.
That's the thing. Even though he growing some crazy shit, they're gonna put that. Only reason why people are gonna hate on it because it's free. They're gonna be like, man, hell nah, boy. You smoking Belushi pack, boy. That shit nasty. You smoking that food bank weed. That's crazy. It's good weed. Nah, man, we ain't smoking that.
But it's just like that. Just shows like some people. You know what I'm saying? Some people like I'm saying. I want to be. You know what I'm saying? I want to have money. You know what I'm saying? Money make the world go around type shit. But at the end of the day, I don't care about being the richest motherfucker in the world. If I'm living comfortable, living my dream, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I don't want nothing more than that. If people around me happy, I'm happy. I'm cool financially anyway. Like we financially independent and doing my thing. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just some people. In this industry, I feel like, or not in this industry alone, just a lot of industries, people get greedy. It's definitely. Like at some point you got to reach a limit, like basketball or sports. You know what I'm saying? They used to get paid this watching Winning Time. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what they used to get paid, and now you got players getting $500 million.
You got players getting.
It's like, bro, I get it. Y'all name me and y'all worked y'all way up, but it's like what happens is this team offers them $100 million. This team comes and tops it. And it's like, well, we want them too, so $200 million. And then it's just kind of like building the hype of they outbidding each other, and it's like, damn, now y'all just set the standard at $500 million, so the next team got to come pay $1 billion type shit, and it's just like, man, we got to chill out. Like y'all playing, like I get it, not everybody can do that shit, but like, damn.
Hey man, it just depends on how much that organization is making. If they making that money, we can't do nothing but just accept it.
Now, exactly. Now they are definitely making that much money. They're billionaires that own teams, so it's like, at the end of the day, if somebody making billions off you going to want your cut. So I do understand that in aspect, but it's just like, damn, that is insane. But then if they cut ticket prices, if they cut everything down, like ticket prices, and then now that person is no longer making these billions or whatever, maybe making $1 billion, or still making billions probably, but not making as much, still living well, and the players are getting less, tickets cost less, everything costs a little bit less, it's cooler, but then everything's going to go hand to hand, like inflation and all that stuff. Exactly. But it's just crazy how like stuff can be like. Shout out to Bron, man. Shout out to Bron.
Bron doing his thing. he got a school. He still got a school, right?
The IMG. No, that's not IMG. That's in Florida, I think.
I forgot what the school is. isn't it
LeBron James.
it's something Academy, but
I love a cat.
We don't know the name of it.
Something.
It might be on the screen right here, but if not, shout out to LeBron regardless.
So y'all, we talked about a lot of things.
Hold on now.
No, we getting there.
It's starting to.
It's
about to get real.
We getting there. So November of last year, we went to CannaCon. That's the first CannaCon in Virginia Beach. Shit was great. You know what I'm saying? And every trip, everything we do, we want to continue to grow and grow. It's like, you know, the growth never stops. It's like we want to up it. So this trip, you know what I'm saying? We planning something better. This time, instead of one thing, we're like, okay, we're going to do this, and this. You know, jotted some things down. We're going to Virginia Beach, right? Some events, the Summit, Make Grow Show, you know, some grow stores and stuff like that. Some, you know, it's going to shoot a lot of content. It was going to be a dope experience. We originally planned on leaving on last Friday, or of the 13th.
Yeah,
the Friday before 420.
It was the 16th.
Yeah, the 16th. The Friday before 420, when this is being filmed, but then, you know what I'm saying, he had work, so it's like, all right, boom, we can't go to Friday like we originally planned. And in my head, everything's planned for Saturday, right? So not really tripping. We ain't had nothing planned Friday. Maybe Friday we would have got there, bought some stuff, chill, you know what I'm saying? Just been bullshit in the hotel, maybe here and there, dabbled around some just adventurous type stuff. We don't go Friday. I was like, it's cool. And in my head, I kind of thought, I was like, you know what I'm saying? I kind of planned this out, and I'm looking, I'm like, nah, we can. He told me, I get off work at 12, or I'll be home at 12, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, I don't know what time the event started, because I didn't really, it may have been posted somewhere, but I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? When like something broadcasted, the date was broadcasted. The times don't really broadcast it as much as the date. When I seen the flyer, it just said the date. So I'm assuming it's an event. You know what I'm saying? It's going to go all night, you know, or not all night. Maybe like 9 p.m. the earliest. You know, it's going to be like a band and stuff there. So it's like one of them things. Like, you know, bands and stuff, they perform at night. So I'm thinking like, this is an event. You know, I'm thinking it's going to be long. So it's like, whatever, 12, I said, it's a, 3-hour trip. I was like, that's straight, 3-4 hour trip. I said, we'll be getting there as things pick up or whatever. No. We get there. Well, he gets home. On his way home, my other boy calls me, Glacier. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Glacier. He hits me up. He said he wants to come. I'm just like, oh, yeah, Gino pick you up. But then I realized.
Which we were both perfectly fine with.
Yeah, for sure. Fuck Glacier. No, I'm just playing.
We were both perfectly fine with it, so everything that came with it, we take responsibility for.
I was like, I'm thinking he out of the way, but he happened to be on the way to the event. He may, when I looked at the routes, like his thing added maybe 20 minutes or something, like 20, 30 minutes max. It was like literally on the way. It was just like getting off on the exit and picking him up. But getting there, you know what I'm saying, we may take like a whole 45 minutes to an hour there. You know what I'm saying? Like once we pick him up.
We got high.
Yeah, and then we start heading to the event. When we leave, it's like 3-something, closer to 4. And then we still like 3 hours out, right? And I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, oh, it's not looking good. But I'm like, it's later now.
Before that, we also got hungry. We had to stop and get something to eat.
Oh, yeah, and we sat there and ate, too. We ain't eating.
I couldn't even drive. And
we ate it for a minute, too, because we was cooling. Didn't even think. It was just like time kind of like ceased to exist. We total wasted about 2 hours just bullshitting.
In my head, I'm like, bro, there's no way that there's nothing going down that weekend because we're driving all the way out there. That wouldn't happen to us. There's no way.
Yeah. It's like 420s on a Wednesday. It's like it's the weekend before. It's either going to be the weekend before stuff happens and most likely the weekend after stuff happens. And that happened to be the case. So we finally get there. We get there, find out. Hit one of the boys up. Shout out 757 Cultivations. I hit him up. He goes, I was like, what time? I said, what time the event over? It's 7 o'clock on the dot, right? He texts me. He says 7. And then he's like, LOL now because he realized he said it at 7. And I was like, damn. And this is like 20 minutes out from us pulling in. So we pull in and we just see like nobody in the parking lot. It's like some little kids or something like that playing around.
Dark.
It's just like going. I'm just like, man. I'm like, but then when I look at it, it's like, man, they cleared they had it cleared before 7. It's like this thing. It must have been something small. It didn't look like it was. If it just cleared that fast, it couldn't have been nothing too big because we pulled up there like immediately after. Usually like at 7, the thing would be ended.
7:13 is when we pulled up.
So then that kind of like made it in my head. It's like, okay, it wasn't that big of an event because they're, it's deserted. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's stuck around. Nobody's still taking stuff down or whatever, clearing out. And then there was another event, but that event ended up, it was between like 12 and 4. It was like some seedsman event. It was just, this event was going to be cool. They were like, testing out some flour and stuff like that, a band playing, some vendors. And then I hit up a grow store. Shout out to the Grow Depot in Virginia Beach. I'm still gonna go do some content with them. Next time we go back, they already opened the doors for us. They're gonna let us vlog and come record it. That next day, that night we just said fuck it, got high, went and laid our eyes down in the hotel.
Oh shit! How could we forget? As we pull up to the event, right? Ooh. I turned down the volume so I could hear what's like, so I could hear where I'm going. You type shit. So I'm looking like, what's going on? I hit the brakes and I hear. I'm like, who car is that? What the fuck? Roll down the window.
I don't know about
what in the world?
Whichever one. There is no way in fuck my brakes sound like this after just driving here. Not even on the way back. There was no squeaking at all before we left. At all. When we get there, it sounds like somebody's rubbing their nails on a fucking chalkboard. So now I'm already tripping, thinking, this shit is over. So now we really came over here for the main thing is over with, but I know we're going to figure something out. But my brakes sound fucking atrocious. So what am I going to do? I'm thinking like, am I going to do my brakes out here? Like I was thinking about it, bro.
They gotta be so mad at you if you start doing that shit. I'm like,
him and Glacier was sitting there talking about, nah, bro, man, your shit straight, bro. It's cool,
bro. When what I'm saying, you trying to be that good boy, right? You like it's straight, you know what I'm saying. But at the same
that
time, it's like
horrible.
It's like because I can see if I was him, like, I would want that shit fixed ASAP because it's like it's your shit. So it's like we passengers, so it's like we don't feel the same pain. It's like as a kid, you may have felt the pain, like shit, we sound raggedy, but as grown men being passengers, like it's funny to us, you know what I'm saying? But that's his shit.
It ain't their problem. They like shit. Whatever. You figure it out.
Oh God, I could tell he wanted to fix it right then and there, but nah, you straight, bro. It's not even that bad. Man, that shit was, for something that it just started, right? Usually when it starts, you hear like a little squeak. You know what I'm saying? Like a little nothing crazy, but it was just like it went from perfect to. I'm like, oh, and he over here hitting the brakes, right? He keep like making sure, confirming it, right? And it's getting worse, and it's just like, oh my God, that was instant. Usually that stuff like take weeks to like really get to that point.
Instant.
But his car was like,
but we were going.
It went from 0
with
to
the
100
music
real quick,
all the way up, driving there.
Oh, so
we were going fast.
We on the highway too.
Yeah,
so
we going about 80 on average speed. So that shit. It happened to me. I'm like, boy, that's some bullshit. And then we get there. We get to the hotel. Well, so we like, what we gonna do? And it's looking like a whole lot of nothing. There was like some fucking Easter egg hunt. It was like $20. You get an Easter egg hunt.
$5.
Oh my bad. And then there was it was towards the side of Virginia Beach. We went in November, but that was 40 minutes away. And it was just out. It was so out the way. We was like, bro, with the brakes sounding like this, on top of we really don't have no time to do shit.
Yeah,
let's just go back.
Like everything was planned to be Saturday. It was bad planning, and that's like the main lesson to take away from next time. I know that next time I go do it, I'm gonna make sure like itinerary, hey, timeline. This is that. This is the hotel. We gonna plan that because we didn't book the hotel until we was like an hour, 30 minutes out. To be honest, right until we got there is when we booked the hotel. Like everything was last minute. It was
we were sitting in the parking lot of the event. We was like, yeah, let's just go ahead and book the hotel. This shit dead.
So shout out to Glacier. He's something on money, man. But yeah, it was poor planning, and that's what we could take from it. But Saturday was supposed to be like the day for all events, and then Sunday was like kind of like that. I maybe stop, do one thing, get food or something like that, and then head back. Which we did get food that day. It was some good. Where we go? Like some breakfast. What?
Man, I don't even remember the place.
I'm over here talking about like I ain't hungry, right? Because I don't eat much. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That shit keep me, you know what I'm saying? She keep me full. But nah, just
he talking about I just drank coffee, like I'm good.
Yeah, that coffee.
My nigga, I'm finna get something.
I saw the menu, right? I saw the menu and I was like, yeah, I'm hungry.
That shit, that menu was vast. But, I don't know, them pancakes ain't had nothing on IHOP pancakes. I wasn't fucking with it too much.
Oh, for real?
Nah, I like IHOP pancakes.
Oh my God, what happened to the pancakes?
Hey man, you hear how this sounded? It's 4:20. We going crazy. The website going crazy.
Hey, we have 58 minutes. Man, shout the fucking website out again,
man.
Fucking shout it out right now.
Shopdusa.com.
Man, get to the fucking
We
point
even-
before you forget again.
We even made sure there wasn't no fucking Shopdusa at .my Shopify or
Fuck
Wix or any of that shit. We bought the domain. The domain is our shit. Shopdusa.com. You get your merch. You get all that. Matter of fact, man, you think it's a motherfucking game. I can tell. You take me
We
for
popping
a
that
joke.
up on the screen. Shop Deuce, like he said, you can get you a hat. Like I gave it.
Fuck
I
the
gave it a
After
name, man.
Effects right now.
We got to
man.
get all this, man.
We out here.
support
You
us.
see it? You see it? Go get you something. Get you some shit from the damn website, and it'll be there. It's gonna get shipped out the next day at the very least. So go ahead and get you a shirt, a hat, another type of hat, another colored hat, and a sticker, and everything that's gonna drop from us is gonna be on that site. So what the fuck is you waiting for? You might as well go ahead and go on the site. Even if you don't do nothing, you can go ahead and window shop a little bit. Make sure this is what you're gonna get on the next week when you get paid. Also, we got shop payments. We got the payments available. It should be available right now, and you can go ahead and buy you some shit. Knowing you fucked up, you can get you another one. You know what I'm saying? You just pay for it throughout the week. I mean, what is it, the month? I think it's every 2 weeks. You pay every 2 weeks on it.
2 weeks.
Man, ain't nobody finna judge you. We ain't go to law school shit. If you got to make payments on your drip, make payments on your drip. You hear me? So, yep, payments is, go ahead and do your little, you know what I'm saying, 4 payments if you trying to get right real quick. I don't discriminate. Go ahead and get fly with me. You feel me?
Also, check out the rest of the podcast, episodes 1 and 2. Also, go check out the Connected Podcast. And if you're interested in being on the Connected Podcast, that's where I talk to you guys virtually through camera, through like a FaceTime, through Discord or Zoom, pretty much like a conference call. Talk to you guys about growing, showing, knowing, glowing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I got some people lined up, but you know what I'm saying? If it makes sense, it make money. So, or if it make money, it makes sense. Whatever the case may be.
Shout out to B Snacks. He killed this episode.
B Snacks, great first episode. If you guys want to get on that, like hit me up, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to like diversify, find people. I got a list, but at the same time, it's like, I may not know of you, but if you hit me up, it's like, oh shit, why? I didn't know of you, but now I do. It's like, of course I want to get you on. And lastly, that's the end of the podcast. Hold on. Thumbnail. Play dead. Gino dies. Or should I cry? Be like, all right, chop. I'm gonna fuck with you.